Guys, you got to get the negative people out of your life. You've got people dragging you down all around you in your life. You have to eliminate them. I know you think that you can't get rid of some of them. I know we all understand. If you haven't heard this before, it's out there. You'll see it, I'm sure. You are the average sum of the 5 people you associate with the most. You're the average sum of those 5 people. Okay? You should, off the top of your head, you should have an idea of who those 5 people are. If they're not bringing your average up, you got to get rid of them. You cannot let people bring your average down. I know you think, well, it's family, it's friends. We've been friends for years, for decades. These are my family. They're the people who love me. If they're bringing your average down, guys, you've got to get rid of them. Even if they're your family. You can love them, but you can love them from a distance. You can set up some boundaries. You have to eliminate these people from your life. They are holding you back. They're bringing negativity in your life that you don't even understand. You can't even comprehend how it's affecting you. I've had the same thing. You would be better off with 0 friends. 0. No friends. Rebuilding from nothing. Waiting, investing in yourself. And as you become a greater version of yourself, you'll meet new people who are on the same wavelength, on the same frequency, on the same journey you're on of improving yourself. And ideally, you'll stay away from the people who drag you down, because you'll notice right away, hey, these are kind of like the old people I used to hang out with. I don't need to hang out. I don't need more of these people. I need people who are at a level where I want to be at. And then you start to make new friends. You're better off starting over. You're better off having no friends at all than keeping these negative people in your life. And guys, we live in a new day and age. You can surround yourself with people you don't even know. Like, you're better off having friends, so-called friends, online, like motivational speakers, people who inspire you, people like David Goggins or Jocko or Peterson. I can't think of his name, but you know who I'm talking about, the Peterson guy. You can surround yourself with these people, okay? And then even though you don't actually interact with them on a regular basis, when you surround yourself with those people, those kind of people, the self-help kind of people, and you consume their material, and you stay away from death scrolling where you're just scrolling through bullshit on your phone all the time that's not doing you any damn good, and you're not interacting with these people who are dragging you down for most of your life, you'll begin to emulate and become like those people that you're surrounding yourself with. We live in a new day and age, okay? It's not like it used to be. You got to change with the times. Don't think you have to be friends with these people who are holding you back, especially your family. Do you understand that negative people will purposely sabotage somebody trying to improve themselves? You've got to learn to set boundaries. I know what I'm talking about, guys. I've got this in my own life. I had to eliminate all my friends and start over because they were a lot of negative people. Not only were they holding me back, but because of their negativity, I was holding them back. We were holding each other back. We had to start over. I've got a family member that just told me the other day, get this, just told me, while I'm telling them about how I'm improving things and trying to inspire them to improve themselves as well, their comment was this. It was, well, you know, all this work you're doing at the gym to make yourself better, that's just self-serving. Like somehow I'm being selfish. And this person, guys, is literally bedridden. Cannot even get out of bed. They've neglected themselves so badly. Okay, There's so much insecurity and negativity inside of these people that they cannot help but try to drag you down, stop you, manipulate you from becoming a better version of themselves because it more illustrates their shortcomings and their failures. You have to cut them out. And one day, I think what you'll really start to learn is your friends can be more like your family. Like you might think that, well, that's my family. I can't cut them out. You know, they love me. If they're the really bad type of manipulator, they may even have convinced you that nobody else loves you but them. Okay, so then you have this like weird feeling where you got to keep them around because nobody else is going to love you. You cannot run fast enough away from those people. You've got to learn to set up boundaries. I'm not saying you never interact with them ever again, but you definitely limit how much you interact with them, and you build yourself up and you call them out whenever they try to bring you down. You let them know exactly what they're doing. And you call them out and you let them know it's because the state you're in that you're so negative and you're trying to stop me from progressing. Call them out, cut them off. Don't have anything to do with them. I don't care who they are, guys. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your cousin, your sister. I don't care how close in the family they are to you. You have got to cut these toxic poisons out of your life if you're going to excel, become the best version of yourself, and do better. Ultimately, guys, you want to get to a point to where you've so improved yourself that you're an asset to the people around you, and then you can help pull people up out of the place where you used to be. That's what you're here for, guys. There's certain people only you can reach. There's certain people in your world only you can reach. Nobody else can get to them but you. Because you'll have similar backgrounds. And so you'll be able to relate with them in other ways that other people can't relate with them. That's what you're here to do. You're here to improve yourself so you can pull the people up around you. That's what we're all here to do. You have life experiences specific to you. You came from a specific certain place. You talk a certain way. You're going to resonate with the people who come from the same place as you, who talk like you, who resonate with you, who are on the same frequency as you. You're going to resonate with them. Unlike anybody else can. That's what you're here for. You're here to heal yourself, become the best version of yourself, that thing you're calling to become. You're being called to become. You know what it is. Every morning you wake up and you look in the mirror and you realize you can be better. That is your calling. You have to listen to it. It is calling you to the greatest version of yourself. And when you become the greatest version of yourself, you become the most beneficial to the people around you. You got to cut out these negative people in your life. They're not helping. I don't care who they are, guys. Get rid of them. Be solo if you have to. I promise it won't stay that way. People will come into your world as you elevate yourself and vibrate at a higher frequency in a more positive manner. New people will come in, but you got to make room for those new people. If you don't make room for those new people, they're not going to come. So you got to clear out the trash, like cleaning your house. Get rid of the trash so you've got room for new and improved things. But for a while, after you clean, guys, guess what you got? You got empty shelves. You got a bunch of open space. That's good. That's perfect. That's time for you to focus on yourself. Forget about these people and prepare for the next level. So you keep working on yourself, keep improving, surround yourself with people who specialize, people whose the self-help guys, their whole existence is on teaching you how to become a better person. Surround yourself with those people, even if you don't know them. It would be better to have Friends like that you've never met and even talked to, because you know what you really need to do? You really just need to shut up and listen for a little while. You need to just listen and absorb and apply. You don't need to talk anymore. So you have all these resources. You have all these people around you that you can access through the internet, through YouTube, through, I don't know what other avenues, but you know how to find these people. Don't waste your time on a bunch of meaningless bullshit. Don't waste your time on that stuff. Focus. Get good nuggets of information from these people who make a huge difference in the world, and absorb and soak on that information. Just absorb it. Just chew it up. Start your day off with it. End your day with it. Consume it 24/7, but make sure you apply it and cut out the negative people. You have to cut them out. I had to be told this over and over and over before I finally acted on it. Hopefully, you can act on it even sooner. I'm sure I'm not the first person you've heard this from. Cut these people out, start from zero, and rebuild way better than before. It's going to change your whole life.